Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to Crystal Vision 1111. This is a general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and for your situation. And release the rest to the universe. So let's see what the universe wants to reveal for this reading today, please. What do we need to know? Don't mistake my silence for not loving you. Your person is just silent right now. It doesn't mean they've forgotten you. It doesn't mean they don't love you or care for you or miss you. It's just that in their silence, they are trying to figure themselves out. And this is where that figuring out needs to happen, in this place of disconnect between the two of you. But they're saying here, just because I'm quiet, it doesn't mean I don't care about you. It doesn't mean I don't love you. It doesn't mean I don't desire you or miss you or long for you. And it's really hard for us to understand because we desire that communication from our person because it validates us somehow and it makes us think or feel actually that yes, they do care about us. They do love us. And we think that when they're not communicating with us, it's because they don't care. But that is not true. They're just quiet because in this place of solitude and isolation that your person is going through right now, that is where the magic occurs for you and this connection. And yes, it is hard and difficult on you to not hear from your person because you want to talk, you want to spend time with them, you want to make plans, you want to start rebuilding this relationship. But this time of silence is necessary so that your person can become who they need to become to be the partner that you need them to be. So when they return, they will be very talkative and they will actually be a better communicator. Someone who will be more expressive of their feelings for you. Someone who will be a better listener. Someone who will validate you all the time. Every day, in every way possible. So let's see what else the universe wants to reveal for this reading today, please. What does the collective need to know? What does the universe want to reveal? I feel so sad and down without you in my life. You really were my sunshine and always made me smile. I really miss what we had. See, they do miss you. Their silence is not because they don't want to be with you or because they don't miss you. Their silence is because they need to get their act together and they need to work on their stuff. And during periods of solitude and kind of like being by ourselves, that's where that growth and transformation that your person needs is happening. That is where the change occurs. Remember, we said that earlier. That is where the magic happens. And they do see you as their sunshine. You are the sunshine in their life. Yes, I actually know that one. Stevie Wonder. Yay. Okay. So I think it is. Oh my gosh. Now it's just, I get into this weird space and I'm not really sure. Anyway, so your person is saying here, I feel sad and down without you in my life. They are down without you. They miss you. They long for you just like you do them. They miss what you had. But they want to rebuild what you can have with each other, which will be so much better than what you had with this person in the past. So this silence at the moment is working in your favor. You just can't see it yet because you're not experiencing the results of this silence yet in the 3D world where we live. What else does the universe want to reveal for this reading today, please? What does the collective need to know? What is happening here? I miss you so much. I want to see you soon. Yes, your person does miss you. They say that here. They feel sad and down without you in their life. And yes, they miss what you had because you are their sunshine, their only sunshine. And your person does miss seeing you, spending time with you, talking to you, but they want to make sure, absolutely sure, that when they show up, When they reappear, they are ready for the magnitude of this connection and for the intensity of their feelings and their emotions and the passion and everything else that comes with this connection with you. But they miss you. They're just quiet right now. What else does the universe want to reveal for this reading today, please? What does the collective need to know? Can you forgive me for the way I treated you? You didn't deserve that, and I'm really sorry. And that is something that only you can answer, you guys watching this reading. Can you forgive this person for what they've done to you that was hurtful, that broke your heart, that made you confused, that made you feel as if you were perhaps going crazy, especially when you knew that this connection with them was something that was real because you felt it, and you can't feel this kind of connection by yourself, regardless of what your person might have said to you. You can only feel the intensity of this connection if that energy is being reciprocated to you from this person. Otherwise, it would not have felt that way. Your person knows that they have mistreated you. They know that they hurt you through their words and actions and behaviors that were perhaps for some of you toxic and even dysfunctional. But your person knows that they need to make reparations for this. They know they need to earn back your trust and your respect in them. And you deciding to forgive them is something that only you can decide for yourself. And it may very well depend on how they apologize to you, what they show up, or how they show up for you, what they do to start rebuilding this relationship. What are they going to do to prove to you that they have changed during this period of silence? You're going to have to make sure that you have faith in this person again, perhaps before you decide to forgive them. Maybe the apology is enough, but that is something for you to determine for yourself, because your person will show up with this apology. It will be sincere, it will be authentic, and it will be real. And from there, you can decide how you are going to handle it. But for many of you watching this reading, I do feel that you will give this person this opportunity to start fresh with you, because you do have this unconditional love for them. And you understand that, yes, this silence has been difficult, but also necessary to ensure that your person goes through and attains that growth, both spiritual and personal, that they need so that they can be a better partner for you, who can love you the way that you desire and deserve and need to be loved by this person. What else does the universe want to reveal for this reading today, please? What does the collective need to know? What does the universe want to tell us? I wish I could tell you how much I still love you. Well, yes, they do still love you. Don't mistake my silence for not loving you. And they will tell you in person how much they still love you. When this person shows up for you, they're going to be all about the expression of their love. Not only this apology, but telling you how they feel and why they withheld their feelings from you, why they were not able to open their heart to you in the past. All of that stuff that has held your person back is going to come pouring out of them, because they want to tell you that they love you and how much they have always loved you. And if your person is held back from being expressive of their feelings for you in the past, that will be different, because your person understands through this time that you have been apart from each other that their feelings for you are real. And this is true love. This is a once-in-a-lifetime love. And they know they're never going to have or experience this kind of connection with anyone else ever again, just like you don't. Let's see what else the universe wants to reveal for this reading today, please. What does the collective need to know? What is happening here? This separation is destroying me. It is difficult on your person, just like it's difficult on you. Separations are not easy. They are not the fun part of this kind of connection. And when we have spiritual counterpart connections in our lives, whether they're soulmates or twin flames, the separation periods are hard. This is not an easy path. It is not an easy journey, but you both chose this. when you were, well, before you were born, because you desired the life lessons and the personal and spiritual growth that comes as a result of these kind of connections. This separation is hard. Your person is having to really work through it, pick themselves up, and perhaps for some of you, even this person's going through a dark night of the soul, and you know what that's like, you guys watching the reading. Probably most of you out there have been through a dark night of the soul. And when your person ghosts you or runs or abandons the connection or denies their feelings or whatever they have done here in the way they treated you, that very often triggers a dark night. And the only way that you can deal with that is to go through it. You can't avoid it. You've got to move through it and find your way back to the light. And this is what your person is doing. You are their light. They are trying to find their way back to you as best they can by themselves as they work through this stuff. But this separation is hard on your person as well. Yes, it would be easier for them if they did reach out and if they weren't silent and if they actually start talking to you. But this is part of their individual journey. This is something they have to do on their own. And this is what they're doing right now in their silence. Let's see what else the universe wants to reveal for this reading today, please. What does the collective need to know? What is happening here? I'm fantasizing about you. You still take my breath away, and you're the only one who can turn me on like that. Well, oh my goodness. So it is not just about this love, but about the passion that is here between you and this person as well. But this is not all it is about. There is love here because they're feeling down and sad without you in their life. They wish they could tell you how much they still love you. They're in their silence, they're still loving you, but they are definitely fantasizing about you. And if this person is doing that, you may be feeling that energy coming from them, because this kind of energy is very powerful because it belongs to the element of fire. Those kind of thoughts, those kind of fantasies, that comes from the element of fire, and that is a lot of energy coming at you from your person. So if they are having these thoughts about you, you may pick that up as well. So if all of a sudden you're feeling that whoosh of energy coming at you in this kind of passionate way, it is coming from your person. You can acknowledge it. You can send it back to them. You can just sit there and enjoy it. You decide what you're going to do with it, but they are definitely saying here, only you has been able to turn them on like that. And that is truly because you and this person connect on every level. There is an emotional, mental, spiritual, and physical connection here. And when you are in that space with this person, you are firing on all of those levels with each other, which is why you turn each other on the way that you do. No one else can do that with your person, and no one else can truly do that with you, because the souls belong together and the souls are trying to come into union because the souls want to have the whoopee as well. So yes, this kind of stuff coming from your person is definitely an acknowledgement that no one can make them feel the way that you do. And it's not just in this way, it is in every way. Your person wants to come forward with an apology and explain themselves. And you can decide if you're going to allow them to give you this apology and start spending time with you. But they're saying here, this separation is hard on me, just like it is on you. They miss you and they want to see you. They want to tell you how much they still love you. They miss what you had together when you were spending time together. You didn't deserve how they treated you, and they are so very sorry for doing that to you. We'll use some tarot cards now. This is our deck. There is a link in the description for these cards if you are interested. But let's move on with this reading and see what else we need to know. What does the collective need to know? What does the universe want to reveal? This is the Ten of Swords. This very much supports this energy of this separation is destroying me. This is difficult on your person. The Ten of Swords energy is a really heavy energy. It's also a very mental energy. Your person thinking about a lot of things, mulling things over, reliving, rehashing, replaying all of the conversations the two of you had. And that is what's causing them here to acknowledge that you didn't deserve to be treated the way they did. The Ten of Swords energy is about betrayal. It's about feeling like you're being stabbed in the back, but your person is acknowledging that they betrayed themselves. Not you betraying them. They betrayed themselves because they did not do what they needed to do. By being the partner you need them to be. By creating so many problems here between you, that's going to cause them to have to apologize, because you certainly didn't deserve to be treated that way. Did you? No. Your person is acknowledging here that they have broken their own heart, so to speak. But as well, this Ten of Swords could be you guys, how you're feeling. Perhaps you feel that your person has betrayed you and they have stabbed you in the back through their words, their actions, and behaviors that were so hurtful to you. This is what they want to apologize for. But as well, this also represents the end of this cycle of loneliness and separation between you and your person, because your person is working through this darkness that they have been in, and they are coming back into this light so the two of you can start rebuilding this relationship. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What does the collective need to know? What does the universe want to reveal? The Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is a very grounding energy, and your person is definitely missing the grounding energy that you provide to them. They see you as someone who is very nurturing, very grounded, very practical, very logical, very pragmatic. They see you as someone who gives great advice, great counsel. They see you as someone who is very wise, and perhaps as well they do see you as someone who would make a great mother. Please only take that if it resonates for you or your situation. The Queen of Pentacles does come with the essence of the mother energy, because it is someone who is very nurturing and loving. But as well, they see you as someone who is very dedicated to your work, and perhaps you are at the moment very focused on your work, your job, your career, trying to elevate yourself, elevate your status, help you gain greater financial security and stability. Perhaps this is something that you are desiring in your life at the moment. The Queen of Pentacles is an earth sign. So if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising in Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, this is a place of validation that there's a message in this reading for you. You don't have to be an earth sign for this reading to work. This is an all signs reading because it's a collective reading. We just like to give you guys what the signs are with the cards because you have asked us to, and we want to make you guys happy with the reading. So there you go. This is more so your person in how they see you, and they are so very attracted to you. There's something about your eyes that they find so extremely mesmerizing. There's something about your hair, the way that it feels to them, the way that it smells, the way that you wash it, the shampoo, the conditioner, the lotion, whatever it is that you are doing to yourself, they are absolutely enchanted by you. This is why you take their breath away. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What does the universe want to reveal? What does the collective need to know about this situation? This is the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is a card of, well, it's fantasizing in this regard, because this message card says fantasizing. And it is very much about your person thinking about those kind of things. But it's also about your person having a lot of daydreams about you as well. Knowing that they need to stop daydreaming and start making choices, concrete choices, and then taking action on those choices. They are dreaming about you at night as well, when they're not tossing and turning because they can't sleep, because they are thinking so much about all of the things that they did wrong here. This is a card that tells us your person projects into the future what a long-term partnership and a life with you would look like. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What does the universe want to reveal? What does the collective need to know? What does the universe want to tell us? This is death. Death has been coming up a lot lately in these readings, and the universe is obviously wanting to present it, so there it is. Death is about transformation and change. It is about the phoenix rising from the ashes and being reborn of the fire of the universe, the fire of spirit. Your person is doing what they need to do to change and transform. And that is exactly what you need to have happen for this person, so they can be this partner that you need them to be, who won't be afraid of telling you how they feel, who won't run, who won't mistreat you, who won't ghost you and create all of these same kind of actions and behaviors again. This is what they're working through in their silence here that is in this first card. This transformation that is happening for this person. Death is ruled by Scorpio. So again, sun, moon rising in Scorpio, but death is also ruled by the planet Pluto, which is the planet of death and rebirth. Rebirth being the key word here. This transformation and change is about your person being reborn, like that phoenix that rises from the ashes, being reborn of the fire of the universe, so that they can get it together, so they can be a better partner for you, who can give you the kind of relationship that you desire, because they see you as an ideal partner for them. But they want to be a better partner for you. They want you to see them the same way. And you may see them already as the ideal partner for you, but not if they are treating you in ways that they are having to really make big, grand, sweeping apologies for. They need to treat you with more respect and with more love. But this is exactly what they're going to do. Let's see what else the universe wants to reveal for this reading today, please. What does the collective need to know about this person and this connection? What do we need to know? This is the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is a card of action. It is a card of courage, and it tells us that your person is going to do what it takes to fight their way back to you. This is about them trying to win you back. This is about your person doing what it takes, putting forth the effort and energy required to rebuild your faith and trust in them, so that they can be this partner that you've always known they could be, that you've seen they could be, that you have envisioned they could be. But yet they weren't quite there because they weren't expressive of their love. They weren't expressive of their feelings. They weren't letting you in. They were kind of like keeping their heart closed off. And they perhaps never told you how much they love you. But all of this is going to change with your person, because they're saying here, I miss you so much. I want to see you soon. This separation is destroying me. No one can turn them on like you can. This is about your person standing up and fighting the good fight and doing what it takes to fight for you and for this connection. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What does the universe want us to know? What does the collective need to know? What does the universe want to reveal for this reading? The land between. I do love this card so much, because I imagine you on this side and your person on this side of this bridge that, well, kind of like those, I don't know what those are called, those swing bridges that go across this divide here. And this very much represents to me the gap that is between you and this person. So I see it as bridging the gap that's between the two of you. And on the top, we have that beautiful little gazebo that reminds me of the Four of Wands, which is about the celebration of union between you and your person. And I see you walking towards each other on these little bridges and meeting one another there. This is about your person wanting to show up for you and bridge this gap so the two of you can start rebuilding this relationship. Imagine you and your person on these bridges coming to this place on this floating piece of land here and talking and communicating and rediscovering each other. That is very much what this card means. And it is such a beautiful energy in this card because you guys do have this big gap between you, and it's time to start bringing that in closer together so you can actually start communicating with each other and come into union. And the first step towards bridging this gap is your person apologizing to you for all of the things that they did, for how they treated you that was so hurtful, so unnecessary, and that all came from the place of their own fears. So let's see what else the universe wants to reveal for this reading today, please. What does the collective need to know? What does the universe want to reveal? Ideal course of action. There is so much happening here on this card. It is just so much. We have a lion on top of this zinnia. We've got dandelions. We have flamingos. We do have a polar bear. We have a castle in the distance. We have this chameleon thing as part of this lady's headpiece, unless it's just a chameleon sitting on her head, which could be, but this is about your person trying to figure out their course of action. This is about them putting out their strategy, figuring out how they're going to approach you so they can apologize to you. But this woman is looking in the distance at this castle here. That is very much the energy of the Seven of Cups, seeing this future, seeing this beautiful opportunity to have a future with you. And this is exactly what your person is figuring out, how to get to this castle where the two of you can live your happily ever after, but knowing they have to kind of like go through this kind of marshy looking place to get there. But this Seven of Wands tells us they're going to do that because they want to fight for you and for this love. Your person is figuring out the way that they're going to approach this and what they're going to do to win back your trust and your respect in them. And then they will follow through with executing this plan and start showing up for you because they want to fight for this connection. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What does the universe want to reveal? What does the collective want to tell us about this person and this connection? Love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. Absolutely, love endures. And through all of this, through this time of silence, through this period of separation, your person is saying here with this card, I wish I could tell you how much I still love you. Their love endures for you, just like yours does for them. And it doesn't give up or lose faith because your person has faith in you and faith in this connection and hope that they can restore this connection with you, which is why they want to show up and put forth the effort and energy to win you back, to fight for you and for this connection. The love between you and your person is powerful enough to withstand this separation that you have been through. But again, it is up to you to determine whether or not you're going to forgive them or not, and that is something only you can decide, and it may depend on the effort and energy that they put forth here to win you back, to fight for you and for this love, because they need to show up with something, not just an apology. They need to show up showing you that they are willing to do the work with you side by side to rebuild this connection, because yes, love does endure, but it also takes work on both of your parts to build it to this place of this solid foundation that it can get to with this Queen of Pentacles energy. It's not so much about desiring it and thinking about it and contemplating it and dreaming about it. But with the Seven of Wands energy, having the courage and the stamina to do the work to make it happen. But I do believe that your person can do that. Let's see what else the universe wants to reveal for this reading today, please. What do we need to know? What does the collective need to know about this person and this connection? Union. The union of divine counterparts. The union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. Well, yes, when you least expect it. That is all about divine timing. And it will happen when you're not looking. It will come at you out of nowhere. Your person will magically appear through a text, through a phone call, through a message, or knocking at your door. And you're not going to be expecting it. Expect the unexpected, guys, because things are shifting in the universe and in the collective. And anything can and will happen here in this situation between you and this person. Have faith that it can and believe that it will. Let's see what else the universe wants to reveal for this reading today, please. What do we need to know? What does the collective need to know, please? Bond. A love bond grows stronger over time. Well, yes, it does. And as your person returns, the bond between the two of you will become stronger than ever. It will become unbreakable. It will become so strong that your person is not going to be able or want to ever go through this separation like this ever again. This is what they're working through during the time of this silence at the moment. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What does the collective need to know about this person and this connection? Talking. Interested. Awaiting messages. Text, calls, email. Talking more. This is about your person reaching out to communicate with you. Awaiting messages, texts, calls, email. This is your person reaching out to you because you are awaiting these messages from your person. Now, it's important that you're not just sitting in that waiting space and not doing anything else, constantly checking your phone, because then it won't be unexpected, will it? You'll be constantly checking. And if you're constantly checking, it's like that watch pot that never boils. Just focus on yourself and focus on your life, because this is about your person coming along to do what's necessary here so the two of you can start communicating, because your person is saying here, this separation is destroying me, and it's really hard on them. They miss you so much and they want to see you soon. And in order to make that to happen, they've got to talk to you first. Right? Yes, that needs to happen. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What do we need to know? Blowing kiss, unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness and love, affection returned. That girl is blowing a bubble with bubble gum. Okay, so and this connection with your person is about unconditional love. And that is the unconditional love the two of you share with one another, because you have this divine counterpart connection. But also giving and receiving. It has to be about equal give and take between you and your person. This is about you not doing all the heavy lifting anymore, because this Seven of Wands tells us your person is going to put forth effort and energy like you have never seen them do before. Ever, because they want to show up for you. They know that they haven't been fair. They know they haven't treated you with the same amount of love and respect that you've treated them with. And they know that they need to reciprocate and return that to you. And this is the energy of your person coming back towards you, being more giving, more loving, supportive, compassionate, and understanding. Supporting your hopes and dreams for your career, for your own personal goals as well as their own. But the two of you building this relationship from this rock solid place of being dedicated to each other, responsible to each other, honest, truthful, and respectful to each other. Let's see what else the universe wants to reveal for this reading today, please. What does the collective need to know? What does the universe want to tell us? Separation. Sadness and bitterness, missing you, absolutely. Thinking about you, for sure. Absolutely, your person is missing you. Sadness, they are sad. They say this somewhere here. I miss you so much. I want to see you soon. Absolutely. And you miss them, but they miss you just the same. You miss each other because you are feeling and experiences that telepathic connection between the two of you. If your person's longing for you, just like they're having these fantasies about you, you're going to feel them longing for you. And that is a deep soul yearning that is coming from your person. And they are thinking about you. They're spending a lot of time in this place of thought. But they also know it's time to stop talking and start taking action here. This Seven of Wands is a card of action. It shows your person fighting their way back to you and doing what they need to do to restore this connection so that it can be balanced and harmonious with each other. Your person is sad without you in their life. They do miss you. And even though they're silent with you right now, they're not going to be silent forever. They know that they need to rise up here and take action. And they know that it's their responsibility to make it happen. They know that you should not be the one to initiate that communication because they are saying here, can you forgive me for the way I treated you? And it is very important for you guys watching the reading that you stay in your power and let your person do their part and their work to reach out to you so that you can bridge this gap. It is up to them. The ball is in their court. They are the one who needs to make the first move. So if you have been thinking about making a move towards your person in terms of communicating with them, and you don't feel at peace about that, or you're questioning, should I do this or shouldn't I? If you're not feeling peaceful within yourself about reaching out to your person, it is not the right thing to do. Because that sense of unease, and that sense of sort of like not really sure if you should or shouldn't, well, what if it, and you're questioning it, that is your inner guidance saying to you, do not do it. Stand down and let them come to you, because that's what they need to do. That is part of the growth that they are going through here, and that is how they're going to show up to fight for you and for this connection. And if they don't do this, they're not going to feel very proud of themselves. This Seven of Wands is about them doing what it takes, them taking action, your person being proactive. So don't do it for them. Let them come for you, because that is where your power is. Because you are the one that they need to fight for. They need to show you that they are willing to do what it takes so that they can be the partner that you have always known they could be. And this is what they're trying to do right now. So even though they're silent and it's really hurtful and you want to talk to them and communicate with them and spend time with them, it is really important right now that you allow them this silence to figure out how they are going to approach this, what their plan is going to be, because they are trying to figure out their ideal course of action. And then they will come at you, and they will come for you with all the energy and power that they have, because they want to fight for you and for this relationship, because their life is not so happy for them without you. They know that they are the one who is responsible for fixing this and getting it moving to this place of union. This is your reading for today, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light. Have a great day, everyone.